we had several conversations in the last hour about, and I think soundbite. I'm going to play it again of that Jay Billis put out there. It's all about Bill Belichick, the comments he made about the things he's going to do if he get the job, his strategy. It's all about people jumping from one school to another school. It's all about money and the damn thing funny. This whole NIL thing is major, man. And we talked about yesterday. It was coming like almost like a minor league for the NFL and football, and a minor league for the NBA, which they already had the G League, but this would be a minor league to the G League. I don't know.
That's right.
We'll see what's going on. But anyway, first play Jay Billis soundbite, A-Town, and he kind of teed it up a little bit last night when he was doing the Jimmy V Classic basketball game.
This is now cheap professional ownership. If you want to own an NBA team, you got to be a billionaire, multi-billionaire. If you want to have a piece of a college team, and we're going to see these college teams sold to private equity. 51% of a team is going to go of a program. We're going to see that in the future for an infusion of capital into these programs. We're going to see that. And, look, I think it's been pro sports for a long time, but now we're going to see the benefits start going to the players, and they can build generational wealth from this. I think it's nothing but a good thing.
It's nothing but a good thing, but it's going to change the dynamics, I think, for a lot of people. Now, this soundbite, Coach Ford sent this to me yesterday, and I played it. I think you had left, but I played it with Kmac. I want you to listen to this soundbite. This is it's a billionaire, a guy that has a bunch of paper, and he's talking about, literally, he's talking about what's getting ready to happen. And hold on a sec. I want to say he's the owner of
former of the Bucks.
Yeah, former owner of the Milwaukee Bucks. That's right. Mm-hmm. So let's take a listen to see what he had to say.
I think it's a phenomenal opportunity, and I think what you're going to see is you're going to see a number of schools selling their teams, and the reason for that.
To whom?
To folks like us. Like, we're bidding on a couple teams. I can't tell you, but in essence, what we would do is buy 51% of the team. And, I think if you look at a bunch of these programs, they're making 50, 100 million off of their football program, off of their basketball program. So it's a way for universities, by the way, because under federal law, they've got to offer scholarships in all these different sports. So they've got to update their facilities. So one of the things they want to do is sort of say, okay, great, my football program makes 100 million. We'll sell 50%, that's 50 million. Do a 10 multiple on that, 15 multiple, that's 500, 750 million. That'll come for them to sort of fix different things at the university. So you're going to start seeing more of that. What the schools need is they need money.
That's good right there.
Fix multiple things.
Right.
So
really, we need new buildings. So you gonna buy into the team. That's what you're doing.
Money fixes our problem.
So when you hear things like that, well, we've already identified a couple teams already. I'm telling you
We're
right
working
now.
with a couple teams.
Yeah, we working. I'm telling you right now, this is the wave of the future. This is what's going to happen going forward. I mentioned this many times. It's going to be some people that come in, private equity firms or Amazon, whoever's going to say, I'm going to give you X amount of dollars for your football and your basketball program. Now, all the other non-revenue, they good. They're not part of this, but you can help. Right. You can help fund them if you want to. I mean, that's fine. But in terms of these major revenue generating sports, we're gonna buy into it. We're gonna own some of it and get paid on the back end, but we're going to infuse you with a bunch of money right now so you can do that. This is what's going on, guys.
So let's go back to 3 years ago.
Okay.
Maybe 4 years ago. It's going to ruin sports. It's going to ruin amateurism. It's going to ruin it.
Yeah.
Don't forget about ruining the student athlete.
And the conversation started with, let's just let them make money off their name, image, and likeness.
Right.
That's how the conversation started. It's going to ruin it. It's going to be horrible. Then that transitioned into paying the players. Transitioned into that. It's going to ruin it. Can't let it happen. Can't do it. Won't do it. Won't let it happen. But you mean to tell me all the while you're doing that, there is a concerted effort or a conversation being had about selling parts of these athletic programs for billions of dollars.
Yeah.
But we couldn't. But paying the athlete was going to ruin sports. That's where we were.
Because we found out a way to get paid on top of you paying the athlete.
That's why I can't put any stock in anything they ever say.
What do you mean by that in terms?
Because the whole time they was trying to keep the athlete down, and not. I mean, 10 years ago, you remember the conversation about the stipend?
Oh yeah.
How that almost ruined the whole thing. I was like, man, you talking about giving kids $1,500? They didn't want to do that. But meanwhile, you're out here entertaining hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars. Okay, I guess you do want it to be a business then.
Yeah, figured out a way to make it work for them.
And it's going back to what Jay Billis said. This is, I mean, yeah, it's becoming like a professional sport.
Well, that's where the money is.
Guys in college.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, I think it's great people make generational wealth. I think no power to them. I ain't mad at that. Is college important?
Is college important?
Yeah.
As Derek Wittenberg just said, we haven't heard the word education in any of it.
Yeah.
I was going to say, so is college important or is education important?
Well, I mean, both of them pretty much the same, aren't they? I mean, you
can go to college. You don't have to get educated.
I mean, that's the premise. The premise of going to college
is to get higher education.
But you don't have to. You don't have to. And just because you went, don't mean you did.
Right.
Don't mean you received an education.
I mean, it's interesting because certain colleges they get money based on graduation rate and all this kind of stuff, and it'd be interesting to see when you bring it in 100 kids every year. Well, you got 100 kids on your roll every year, and maybe another 50 basketball and football combined, and their focus is not at graduating at all. Their focus is getting paid and getting out of there. How does that affect the bottom line for the university in terms of, what they're supposed to be doing, educating these kids?
Right.
Because as kids move from freshman to sophomore or whatever, still in school, you want them to graduate, and they have things that they measure based on that. Getting out in 4 years. But these kids we talking about, they ain't gonna be there 4 years because they're gonna be bouncing out of there. Well, most of them.
We tease about the drive-by. Let's get ready to really be a drive-by.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so if seeing that that's the case, which is really spot on, I mean, I guess we're okay with it because Carolina's talking about hiring a coach that told you to your face. That's what I'm building.
He did kind of follow up saying that that's going to be some
afterthought.
Yeah.
Like I shouldn't have said that right now.
Well, he said that's going to be some other supportive classes and educational things that they're going to do so they can manage their money and they can have life after they finish playing. So education will be important too. Because a lot of people do want. There are some people out there who that's a lot of money. They do want degrees though. I mean, some say, "What the hell with a degree?" Well, some people think that's a sense of accomplishment and it means something. Not all of them, but there are a small, I guess, segment of people that believe that. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, you can get a degree, and you can always get a degree.
There you go.
You can't always make $30 million.
True.
See what I'm saying? You can't. I mean, that's just the facts. You can't always make $30 million, but you can always get a degree, right? You can always go back to school.
That's true.
You can retire. You can come back. You can come back in the summertime. You can do. There's all types of ways. If you want a degree, you can get a degree. Yeah. Just because I don't have to look, staying here with you for 4 years versus getting $40 million. I'm taking the 40 and I'll come back and take some classes and pay for it myself.
Right. Like, okay,
and pay for it myself.
Some schools you can come back and buy. You can go buy St. Aug right now. Why you playing?
Yeah. Get us out of here.
Get us out of here.